Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. Once again, we are finally almost done with the prologue to this wonderful game. And, well, let us get to the end of this story that the Geralt is about to tell us.
We might have arrived at the same time if not for tales. Be specific, Witcher. Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
Ooh. Now this should be interesting.
Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
There we go.
Arthur
Finally
Tales,
loaded.
erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
What an asshole. He even
Anais
looks like a
and
cunt.
Bootsy. Where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
That guy's not
Confess,
loaded yet.
Foltest, before the gods and the people. Bootsy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
And the guy's loaded
Aided
again.
by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Slap Tails. Which is actually punching him in the gut, but
Holy
hey.
man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation, if ever I've seen one.
Damn straight, Roche.
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Witcher's trickery.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense. Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roche.
It's possible that the dragon simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both of you!
Hehe, nice. Okay, evading dragon's attacks. I'm going to need to right-click like a crazy bastard. Okay, quick time event.
The dragon's back!
Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah! You crazy damn thing. Okay. Well, you lost your silver sword. At least the dragon's been scared off. God damn.
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Ah, yes. King's word. Oh. And they haven't loaded yet. Jesus Christ. Sometimes this game pulls tricks on me. And now they've loaded. Sometimes I hate this part of the game where it's just like, load, please load, but no.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children.
That guy has spikes on his gloves and nobody
Geralt,
is
wait
bothered
here.
by this. Not the
Don't
king.
scare them.
Not the Witcher, not the king. Nobody is bothered by the fact that
Thanks
the...
be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
Like, nobody... Wow. Just wow. I mean, I would have been at least a little bit suspicious when a priest has a massive hand covered in a glove which has iron, possibly steel, maybe even silver spikes on it.
Go, Bootsy.
That's not my father.
but it is your king, boy.
Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
How would a blind
My
man...
knights will soon be here.
No.
You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
How would a blind
There's
man...
a bucket of water in the next room.
Goddamn. How would a blind man know
Nice. Help your brother.
that armed soldiers are approaching? Well then, I mean... I know how this ends, of course, but still. Like, at the time, now that I'm looking back at it, it's like, how would... There are so many dead giveaways that it's like... Yep, like... He is not who he says he is, this priest. And
Sire,
how do people
let us
not...
pray.
How do they both not see it?
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
There we go, he's not a blind man, of course. Which is another dead giveaway. Because how would a blind man know that? But, oh well. I might be talking too much, I'm sorry. It's just that I've seen so many, like... Because this is like the second or third time I'm watching this cutscene now, and it's... Yeah. So much is given away here. It's sort of like, Geralt, you're smarter than this, you should have seen it. And the king, well, I mean... Well... Well, that's the king dead. And this child is now traumatized for life. Wow. Like, the mountain from Game of Thrones got nothing on this guy. Well, shit, Geralt. Now you're in a lot of trouble. I kind of feel bad for Foltest, you can't help. Drop your sword, just drop the blade. There we go. Good man, good man. You look like you've killed their king, no need to make it worse. Well, king's now dead, so now we know why he's in prison. I mean, of course, this game's quite old, so I don't think a lot of you actually never seen this before, and for those who didn't, well, here's The Witcher 2 for you.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
Indeed.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
Let's see. Do I want to... Yeah, sure.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Wow.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Well, damn. And about the whole, kingdom without a sorceress, at some point in the books, the sorceresses basically convened and convinced the monarchs that every monarch should have a sorceress or a sorcerer as an advisor. Speaking of books, I actually recently started reading, finally, the very, very first Witcher book, which is pretty intriguing, and it tells you about Foltest and Ada, his sister, and, why Foltest is actually so fond of Geralt.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Ah, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger. If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vers! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Sorry for the little bit of frame rate drop, everybody. The X story seems to be doing that to my video. God, I have no idea what's gonna happen in The Witcher 3.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago.
This, I think, is a bit from the book, but I didn't read that far into the book.
Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair.
Oh shit.
Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Ves! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner.
I still can't get over how impractical her armor is.
I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Well, I do believe we're actually getting close to the end of the episode here. And the prologue is concluded, I think. I'm gonna assume that it is. Yes? No? Maybe? Come on, game, make up your mind. Ah, yes, back at the
yesterday,
dungeon.
he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow. What say we teach him a lesson for what he did to Foltest?
I'll not touch the scum. I get scurvy.
Right. Hangman will do it. He's poxy already.
Alright, so that would be the end of the episode. Next time we see Geralt of Rivia, he is going to be breaking out of this godforsaken dungeon. So, I will see you lot next time. Bye bye!